It's long gone now, though. And looks like we got some warmer temperatures on the way.
Yes, yes. Things are looking a lot better here weather-wise. I know a lot of people dealing with all of the cancellations across the country, but it all did start with that big-time storm system last week. But things are looking so much better now.
Good.
We're definitely going in the right direction. Temperatures are warming up quite a bit. In fact, today we had a high of 51 degrees. And while that's not all that warm, it is a lot closer to normal. Normal this time of year is 48 degrees. We reached the low 70s out in the Panhandle today. I had a high of 73 in Guyman, so that is warm. We had lots of low 60s across the far western part of the state, and then we ended up in the 30s and 40s across the eastern half of the state. So lots of differences there, but we also had that south wind, anywhere between about 15 really in parts of far eastern Oklahoma to around 45 to 47 miles an hour up there in Blaine County. So very windy since earlier today, and that wind's going to continue, if not even pick up a little bit more here overnight tonight. This is our National Cowboy Museum camera up at our Pike Pass Skycam network. Mostly clear and chilly, 40 degrees, a south wind at 17, gusts at 24, so it feels more like just 31 degrees. Temperatures still in the low to mid 50s across the north and west, most of us upper 30s and low 40s, so generally speaking, yes, it's chilly, but it could be a lot colder. In fact, last night we ended up in the teens, but this time we have that south wind. That's also going to help to kind of protect those temperatures from dropping too far. We still have gusts around 45 miles an hour in the northwest, and so wind chill's very much a factor. Lots of upper 20s and low 30s across the east, but kind of a mix of low to mid 30s here in central Oklahoma. But the big picture showing we actually do have a wind advisory for the northeast, also out in the Texas Panhandle, but no matter where you go tomorrow, it's still going to be very windy. In fact, it's going to stay pretty windy all the way through Thursday, but that's going to work in our favor temperature-wise. It's going to be pretty mild. Highs will likely climb into the low 60s for the next couple of days. We've got a storm system moving in on Thursday. This is the thing, though. It doesn't have a lot of moisture to work with, at least here in Oklahoma. So while I do think that we're going to see some increasing cloud cover, the chance of rain is going to be very low. In fact, I'm keeping Oklahoma City out of it for now, keeping rain chances in far eastern Oklahoma, and really rain and storms across Arkansas, Louisiana, and then well off to the east after that. Friday night, another wave moves in. Looks pretty weak at best, so no rain chances with it, but we're still going to have a little bit of cloud cover. Saturday and Sunday, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day look fantastic. We've got light wind. We're going to have temperatures around 60 degrees. Perfect weekend to celebrate. Now, once we get to Monday, another reason to celebrate, we actually have a little bit more moisture to work with this particular storm system. So right now, I've got a slight chance of rain and storms in Oklahoma City. Chances still at this point look a lot better, well, east of I-35. Behind it, some snow, possibly even as far south as the Panhandle, but it will be pretty chilly behind that. Temperatures dropping down into the upper 40s. I say chilly, that's pretty normal for this time of year, but after the next couple of days that we're expecting chilly compared to what we are going to get here in the next few days. So tonight, dropping down to about 35 degrees in Oklahoma City. We're going to keep that wind going out of the south between about 20 to as much as around 40 miles an hour generally here in central Oklahoma. Kind of the same thing tomorrow. The problem with this wind is it has been so dry around here that with all of the wind, especially in the northwest with temperatures in the upper 60s and low 70s, we will have to watch that fire threat tomorrow afternoon. Thursday, a little bit more cloud cover, temperatures in the low 60s. The cold front moves into the northwest, so we will be dropping down into the low 50s in northwest Oklahoma. Rain chances don't look all that bad in the far southeast, but the farther north and west you go, those rain chances lessen quite a bit. Friday afternoon, partly sunny, very seasonal day. Highs back in the low to mid 50s, upper 50s and 60s across the south, and again a south wind between about 5 to 15. But New Year's Eve weekend looking great. Partly sunny on New Year's Eve, 60 degrees by midnight, 45. New Year's Day back in the low 60s, but Monday a slight chance of storms, but really not bad weather all in all. Sports is next.